Hey guys, what's going on? It's going to be the question and answer from the comments you guys left on my last slam video. We'll just do this for like 8 or 10 minutes. I want to answer every comment, and I don't want to make this video too long. Alright, first up, Stephen Harvey. What knife was I using? That was the Strider. RJ Vids. What shallow diving crankbait should I get? Square bills. It's hard to beat the Bomber Square A. KVD 1.5. If you're looking for like mid-depth divers, I like the Rapala DT series, like DT6, DT10s. Let's see here. Joseph Austin, do you see yourself doing YouTube for a while? I mean, as long as I'm not too busy to make videos, yeah, I don't see me quitting anytime soon. I mean, sometimes it gets hectic, you know, with the family and like I said, working a full-time job and all that, but as long as I can find time to make videos, you know, I'll keep doing it. Benji Berry, what's my personal best? Let's see here, from farm pond 7 pounds, from the lake 5.5. Joseph Austin, what gloves do I wear? Those are the Sims Solar Flex. You can pick them up at Sims or through Tackle Warehouse. What's your favorite creature bait? That's from Brandon Weaver. I'm gonna say that's a what's it called? Strike King, Smoking Rooster. One of my favorites. What's your favorite color of Senko for dirty water, and what size and brand? That's from Hooked Up TV. I'm gonna say Yamamoto or Biospawn Exo Stick, 5-inch, black and blue. CG Outdoors, what rod would you use for a 7.2 Shimano Curado bait casting reel? It really depends what you're doing with the rod. I mean, what I feel is the most versatile rod is a 7-foot medium heavy fast action. But again, it depends what you're doing with the rod. So, let's see here. Bluegill Master, how many times have I won tournaments? I've never fished a tournament other than just like friendly tournaments with family and friends. But my job really, you know, I don't get weekends off, and Tuesday evening is another day that I could fish tournaments. The lake that I fish the most, that's when they have their tournaments. But it's another day I cannot get off work, so my schedule really doesn't allow me to fish tournaments. Peyton Wilson, drop shot setup such as hook size, bait, and weight. As far as bait goes, usually just a finesse worm like a 4.5 plasma tail, something like that. Weight will vary, it just depends how deep you're fishing. You know, usually anywhere from like, you know, I don't know, 3/16 to 3/8 is what I use. And hook size, I usually Texas rig my worms, make them a little more weedless. Usually, I want to say a size 1 to a 1/0 is the size I use. Like an extra wide gap, something like that. Let's see here. Preston Riley, best way to fish riprap, gotta be a square bill and parallel the rock the way you're in the strike zone the entire time. Let's see here. Kyler, I don't want to butcher your last name, bud. He's got, what is your favorite frog, and what scale is your favorite? Frog would have to be either coppers or a Spro, and I got 2 scales that I use. Actually 3 scales. The one I use the most though would be a Boga grip. Or Boga. I think it's Boga grip. And that's I mean, there's some ones that look just like it. It's an actual Boga grip. It's kind of expensive. It goes for like $130. But I've had that scale for maybe 10 years. I mean, it's still accurate as the day I bought it. You know, I check it all the time, and it's a great scale. But like I said, it's pretty expensive. Dane Distasio, hopefully I said that right. Are you ever going to end up doing collabs with other YouTubers like John B, Lunkers, AP Bass, and One Rod? I'm gonna say probably not. I just don't have the time. I mean, I know Lunkers. He's married with kids. The other guys, you know, they're a lot younger. You know, they don't have a family. I believe John B and One Rod, I mean, doing YouTube's their job, so I mean, they get to fish pretty much every day. I'm not sure if AP Bass has another job or not, but I mean, I just can't hang with those guys. I don't have the time off, or enough time off to be able to do collabs. So as of right now, with the way my schedule is, I don't see me doing videos with really anyone. Chris Caps, do you believe spinnerbait trailers make a difference or not? Yes and no. I mean, I've caught fish with and without them. It just depends, you know, really what you're doing with the bait. I fish muddier water, so most of the time I have a trailer on there just for, you know, more bulk. If I'm putting maybe a paddle tail swim bait on there just for a little more vibration. So I mean, majority of the time I have a trailer on there, but I mean I've caught them with and without. So Trevor Trueblood, what's the best pond bait? I got a video coming out in a few days on my top 3 favorite baits to fish in a farm pond. Check that video out. Bryant Outdoors TV. Fishing was partially outlawed and the government said you can only use one lure and one color. What lure and color would that be? My favorite way to fish is cranking a square bill, so it's going to be KVD 1.5 and gizzard shad. TJ Stanberry, what is a good all-around rhino reel combo for a cheaper price? You know, the Bass Pro Gear, I've used that stuff for like 8 or 10 years. I never had any issues with it. I even used some of the like the $30 like graphite rods that work just fine. But I've used the Pro Qualifier reels, the Rig Lund reels, the Johnny Morris reels, and like I said, a few different series of the rods. Awesome gear at a great price too. Nolan Abel, would you recommend 13 fishing reels for a good reel below 150? I'm assuming you're talking about the Inception. I haven't used it enough to say how good it is, but if I'm going to spend 150, well heck, I'll only spend 130. I'll get the Tatula. I'm not affiliated with Daiwa at all, but that reel is that good. So for 130, I'd go with the Tatula CT. Jordan, I'm not sure how to say your last name. Do fish still bite your bait when there are weeds on it? That's a good question. I mean, I'm going to say no. I mean, if your worm's full of grass and all that, I mean, you know, that doesn't look real natural. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say no. I mean, they may. I mean, but as soon as I get weeds and all that on my lure, I take it off. So, I mean, within one cast, you know, you'll feel it, pull it in, and or reel it in and take it off. So, I mean, I'm going to say no, but they may. I really don't know. Like I said, I never left weeds on my bait. Once I see that or I feel it, I heard them reel it in and pull it off. So, see, Falcon Rod 1. Sorry. What spinnerbait brand, color, and size do you recommend, or do I use? 1/4 to 3/8 I use the most. I like the smaller frame size. If it gets windier or on a windy day, I may go up to a 1/2 just because it's easier to throw. Spinnerbait brand, I use Booyah and Mega Strike the most. And colors that I use, chartreuse and white, chartreuse, golden shiner, all pretty good colors. Fish First, do you have any TH Marine products on your boat? Do I like them? Yeah, the what's the one called? Troll Perfect? Is that what it's called? I'm not sure if that's theirs or not though. I know the Eliminator is Prop Nut Eliminator. That's pretty cool. I got that on my boat. I got a video on those two products actually, and yes, I do like them. And I believe with both of them together, I do believe that there's less vibration with the trolling motor. So, Seth Ranny, best drop shot bait. He's also got best flipping bait. Drop shot bait, I'm going to say just a finesse worm, like a 4.5 plasma tail. Flipping bait, I'm going to say either a D-bomb or a rodent, striking rodent, structure bug, something like that. Best color for stained water from Ben Para. Best color for stained water, something brighter, chartreuse, orange, white, something like that. Let's see here. We'll do this for another minute. Team Lunker King, fishing summer bass in shallow submerged grass ponds. I'd go with what I was fishing on the Slam, a split shot rig. That works great over submerged grass. See, Bluegill Pro 12, what is your go-to bait during the summer? I got a video on my top 5, definitely check that out. I'm going to say, a 10-inch worm or creature bait. Hunter Kelly, hey, I don't have electronics on my boat, how can I find deep structure? Pretty much, get a heavier jig, Carolina rig, throw them out and drag them. That's how you're going to come across brush piles and things like that. Michael Bracco, how to fish a floating worm. Floating worm is awesome on top water. It's a fun way to fish. Let's see here. Chewy, I could say your name wrong, Chewy Mad. Best baits, lures, techniques for fall largemouth bass fishing. I got a video on my top 5 favorite baits to fish in the fall. Check out that video. Outdoor craft, best beginner bass lures. Check out my video that'll be out in a couple days on top 3 favorite baits to fish in a farm pond. Guys, I think we're going to end it here. That's 10 minutes in. If you guys like this type of video, I'll continue to do these maybe once a month, maybe every other week, something like that. Give me some feedback down in the comment section. If you guys like the video, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you soon.